Welcome to South Hampshire's Annual General Meeting 2020. We are proud to have still made a difference to our visually impaired community over the last 12 months, especially during the uncertainty during COVID-19 lockdown the end of March 2020 and now in lockdown 2 during November 2020. Here is just a brief look at our impact across our community across Hampshire. We were able to offer a befriending service where our team contacted our clients to check their well-being during lockdown.
It's been good to have a bit of a chat and let everyone know what other things what I've been doing and listen to what others are doing as well.
Offering over and beyond support and information. Our team quickly created useful contact lists for across Hampshire, signposting our vulnerable community to where they can get support and advice. We also kept our social media and website up to date with useful supermarket updates and alternative essential food suppliers that offered a delivery service. Benefits and grant success during COVID-19 restrictions. Despite not being able to do home visits to our clients or meet face-to-face, our team adapted very quickly to offer virtual sessions and telephone calls to enable us to continue to offer our benefits and grant support. We're proud to say we've had many successes during lockdown, making an impact on our clients' lives.
Willow is 11 years old and lives in Portsmouth. The photos show Willow on a sunshine day in her garden playing. She is sat in her wheelchair. She is also severely sighted impaired. Like all children, Willow loves to play. South Hampshire were able to help Willow's family apply for a grant to enable them to buy special garden equipment. We are delighted to say the grant application was successful and Willow is now equipped with a great water and sand pit to play in the garden. When schools across the UK had to close due to lockdown and COVID-19, two visually impaired brothers were unable to access technology to enable them to carry on with their schoolwork at home. South Hampshire's Family Services leader Nikki was able to support the family in applying for a grant to enable them to purchase accessible technology so the boys could continue with their education from home. We are delighted to say they now have the right accessible technology so that they can continue with their education. South Hampshire, providing support and services for visually impaired children, young people, adults and their families across Hampshire.
Reaching out to our community. With the help of our visually impaired volunteers and student volunteers, we were able to send out a newsletter to all our clients in a variety of formats, despite limited resources, so that we could reach out and offer our support and services as we remained working throughout COVID-19. During the first lockdown, Viv Craggs, creator of Croft Productions, reached out to us and offered to volunteer her voice recording skills that we could use to audio describe our videos and information. Viv Craggs continues to volunteer for us and is the audio voice for this video. Zoom sessions for our visually impaired working age groups across Hampshire. At the beginning of April, we were able to adapt our groups across Hampshire that would normally be meeting up face to face each month on weekly virtual Zoom meetup sessions, so that our members could stay connected, helping them with their well-being as we began on the nation's first lockdown. Here is what some of our visually impaired members say about how our Zoom sessions have helped them, especially during social distancing restrictions.
I think Open Sight have done a great job at adapting their working age group service during the pandemic. It was absolutely vital before for everybody to meet up and to share ideas and talk about any issues we've had. During the lockdown and during the period afterwards, it's been even more important for people to stay connected and to combat isolation. The Zoom meetings have done just that. I'd like to thank Zoe for organising these and Open Site for making it possible.
I think it's been so nice to be able to still meet up like this, as we can't meet as we used to. And it gives you something to sort of look forward to, and get up and get ready for. And it's been nice to exchange ideas and help each other out.
Well, this is it. It's as if we're actually seeing each other and sitting, inside like a meet-up, rather, And as we can't do that, these Zooms are really good for us. I think it is. I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's as if I'm actually sitting by you in our meet-up.
Zoom sessions.
Well, hi. First of all, thank you for joining this webinar. My name is Pam Bateman. I am from Open Sight Hampshire. We support people with sight loss across the county. Obviously, during these times, we have not been able to do what we would call our usual of going out and meeting people. And normally what we do is that we have 4 equipment and information days across the county. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do those.
Our Daily Living team have been successfully hosting live online sessions with guest suppliers of equipment and products, offering our community the opportunity to join us virtually and giving them the chance to ask questions about each demonstration they participated in. Working remotely,
And to use the NHS COVID-19 app to check in to Open Site, because we have our own QR code. So you're going to open the app and you're going to scroll down to...
all of our dedicated team worked remotely and created useful tips and tricks videos with great audio description, reaching out to visually impaired people while we were unable to offer our usual monthly hub, information days and home visits. These resources were made available across our social media platforms, our website, and sent directly to clients that wanted to learn more about pieces of tech or equipment. Virtual tech, low vision aids and equipment tutorials and demos. Our team adapted many of our services to enable us to continue to deliver an accessible service to our community. We soon were able to create new activities using online technology, creating quizzes for our members to take part in. We have many new activities planned for the coming months to keep our community connected and to encourage inspiration and well-being. COVID-19 awareness campaign. We added audio description to several alert videos the UK government shared across the nation to make them more accessible for our visually impaired and blind community.
This is a UK government COVID-19 awareness video with a yellow background and black writing. If you don't stay home, people you know could die of coronavirus. Your neighbour,
grandmother,
kids teacher,
your friend,
your
grandfather,
doctor, your flatmate,
nephew,
your
your
dad,
sister,
mum,
your child,
your partner.
you.
Don't accidentally kill someone. Stay home, protect the NHS, save lives.
We created guidelines for shops and supermarkets to help them understand how difficult it is for our visually impaired community to social distance, follow the new COVID-19 signage due to their low vision or blindness.
If you're visually impaired, it's hard to see your surroundings and what's close to you, as you can't judge distance. If you see someone walking towards you with a guide dog, a long cane, a symbol cane or a guide cane, please move out of their way. Don't assume they have seen you. We are all in this together. So please be mindful. Thank you.
COVID-19 social distancing awareness video was created by the team to help bring awareness of the difficulty our visually impaired and blind community face during lockdown and social distancing. We were able to create in-house, customised lanyards for our visually impaired and other disabilities to help bring awareness of the difficulties of social distancing. Our lanyards have been very popular with sales from across the UK, including Scotland, Wales and Cornwall. We launched a petition to bring awareness to the fact that many children in England start school with an undiagnosed eye condition, as we currently have no mandatory eye tests in place.
So please, log on to the OpenSight website and click on the link to sign our petition, because I'm sure you will agree, if we are able to ensure that the eye health and the vision of our children is kept at the very, very best that we can, why wouldn't we do it? Thank you very much indeed.
Fundraising during COVID-19.
I'm doing the 2.6 challenge.
Our team rose to the challenge to help raise funds for our charity, as all fundraising activities, including the London Marathon, had to be cancelled due to lockdown. OpenSight staff members, Debbie, Jane, Magda and Nikki, walked 26 miles over 7 days.
Just going past the OpenSight offices. Can't believe I've nearly done it.
Volunteer fundraisers Rob, Reese and Seb cycled 26 miles over a weekend.
I'm taking part in the 2.6 challenge for OpenSight Hampshire.
Staff member Pam rode her ponies 26 miles through the New Forest, and staff member Lynn did a shout out for OpenSight every Thursday night for 26 weeks using her megaphone. Our very own Chief Executive Officer, David McKeague, also stepped up to the challenge with his working spaniel Harry, walking 26 miles over a period of days. COVID-19 pandemic has been a challenge for all of us in our personal lives as well as our working lives. However, we are proud to say we did not let it get in the way of being there when it mattered. Our team are looking forward to 2021 with new projects being created so that we can continue to make a difference to our visually impaired community.